from Plum Grove, Texas. Good morning, Lisa. Thank you. Christine, thank you. Jacob, good morning. Here we are, and Anna Piazza, good morning, sweetie. Thank you so much. In Camp Easy's open range this morning because it's a little bit cool out there and my firewood got wet. So we're in here this morning. Good morning, Laurie and Anna. All right, Michelle, thank you. Christine, thank you. Good morning, guys. Woke up this morning, went to bed last night with the air conditioner on, woke up this morning with the heat on. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, happy Thanksgiving. Hope all you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's tomorrow morning. I hope y'all have a good one. I'm guessing everybody's starting their kind of preparations today. I know that around here, Gia start some stuff this morning, I guess, or today. We'll all gather up at Kim's tomorrow and have our Thanksgiving. Back that up a little bit. It's like right in my face. Don't roll, Buster. Buster and Woody are out here with me. Yeah, we came out this morning. My firewood, we got a little rain come through and got it all wet. And I said, well, we'll just go in here. Good morning from near Camp Lejeune. Yeah, good morning. Getting cool over that way too, I guarantee you. Good morning, guys. Sunny Florida, yeah. Don't say it loud around G. She'll be wanting to take a trip to Florida. Her brother lives down there. Yeah, she has a brother lives in Tampa. And they normally, or they have, I say normally, they came here for Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, and I think they're going to try to come back around Christmas, maybe visit. His got two daughters down there now that they try to spend time with on these holidays. Arizona, all right, James, good morning, bud. Probably warm over there, huh? I don't know, probably depending on where you live. I know sometimes at night, those nights over there get a little cool sometimes. Early in California, good morning, yes, sir. I know up there in Northern California, it gets cold. And even over there in Southern California at night, out there at Camp Pendleton, oh, Lord, you'd sweat all day and just freeze at night. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I think we're going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Not everybody's going to be here, but I think Lester and Jamie will be coming, I think. And Buddy and Steph with their families. Lex is here. Lester come by yesterday evening with Lex. He went and picked him up from school. They had basketball games or whatever. And he spent the night last night in his new room. First night in there. I haven't talked to him this morning. I talked to him last night. He said he loved it. So he had everything. Hey, buddy, come on in. Come in here. Seamus come in to see what's going on in here. Don't get too comfortable. Good morning, Williams. Williams, okay. I couldn't see the whole name. William Schumann, over there in Georgia. Georgia, oh my man. That happened to me when I fell. It got all messed up. Yeah. Lex is here, and I'll be cooking him his first breakfast this morning in the new house. I've had my first breakfast here the other morning. And I'm going to cook bacon to him when I get through here this morning. He's still asleep. You know how kids are. They stay up half the night or maybe all night. And they want to sleep in. But yeah, he knows I'll cook his breakfast when I come back in. I'm doing fine, thank you. I don't want to move no more well houses with Dan. Yes, sir, it's a time, Thanksgiving time, to think back about all the good things that happened to us, and thank God we're still here, you know. Huntsville, Arkansas. Good morning there, Evelyn. I think it's Evelyn. Denise, good morning. Yeah, I think now if I need to do tractor work, I'll call Bree. Bree, come help PawPaw. It wasn't his fault, guys. It was Buster, stop. He won't get up here and look. Oh, he got to get up here. Buster don't want him up in PawPaw's lap. Yeah, he almost took me out. He did. It scared him. Yeah, I told her, I said, now, I appreciate it, but thank you. But don't come back. I've had enough of you today. It did scare him. And I don't know yet how I ended up like I did inside that thing. I don't know. But listen, seriously, when I put that weather vane on top of it, screws come down to the top. You know, you're not worried about them because it's just out there, you know. And they stick down about that far. And there's 2 rows of them, hold that weather vane down. And my head went right down between those 2 rows. Screws like this. I don't know. Thank God. He looking out for me. And then that bucket has rocks in it to keep it from blowing in the wind. And here comes bam. Oh yeah, but it's fine. The worst thing is trying to get up out of that thing. You know, you kind of going uphill. And Dan pulling. Good. Yeah, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. Dan pulling probably pulled about half my joints apart, but he got me up. Yeah, he was with me. He truly was. And one of the screws stuck in my head, and who knows, you know. They stick it up by like so, and very thankful. I was blessed. Yeah, I was blessed. Thank you there so much. Yeah, and I don't have a scratch on me. Lester come by today. You bruised up, sore, anything? I said, no, but I'm really not. He said, maybe come later. I said, so far I'm not sore. Don't have a scratch, not a scratch or a bruise on me nowhere. Just yeah, it's what it was. What it was. Good morning, Bama. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning. Yeah. I think today, well, I'm going to cook breakfast for me and Lex, and I moved everything from, you know, we have 2 refrigerators, 2 fridge. We always keep like an extra. When G orders groceries, like she orders milk, she'll order 2. And one goes in our fridge in the, you know, the main part of the house, and the other one in the laundry room over here had that extra fridge. And extra stuff like that goes in there. Well, I emptied it out yesterday and moved everything over and put it in this one fridge. And man, it's packed it up pretty good. And I'm going to start bringing stuff from the freezer now and putting in the new freezer. They got it all hooked up, and it's doing well. It ain't making no bang, 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 bang. Like at first, those are the nicest guys that brought that one. They stopped down at the road. They said their truck's too tall. I don't know why they think that, but you know, other trucks come up, but okay. But they never hesitated. They put that freezer on that lift, come down, put it on a dolly, up that driveway they come. And come in, got the old one, and rolled it out, and brought the new one in, set it up, plugged it in, make sure everything's right, hooked the old one up on that dolly, and down that driveway they went. Just the nicest guys you'd ever meet. Yeah. She said, let me give y'all something to drink. And I think they got them a Dr. Pepper or something like that, and stood there on the porch and talked for a little while, just, you know, enjoying themselves and how pretty everything was and the way they went. So, morning, Steve. I'm sure Thomas is out here, right? I hadn't got to see Thomas' name yet. I know he'll pop up here in a second. You're going to get a coffee protein shake. I don't know about that. I'll just stick my coffee, I guess, and get my protein somewhere else. I'll have bacon and eggs this morning. That's some protein. Morning, Kim, in Indiana. It's cold and very windy. Yes, it turned off here. I think it's like 40-something on the porch this morning I come out. We went to bed with the air conditioner on. I got up about 3 o'clock and had to go to the bathroom in my nightly run into the bathroom. And I think, yeah, it's too cold in here. So I went to the door to see what it's like, and it was getting cool out there. So I'm going to turn the air conditioner off. So I just turned it off, went back to bed. This morning I got up, I turned the heat on. So I'm supposed to throw quarters in instead of myself. Yeah, I could throw some quarters in there, but I guarantee you somebody be over getting them. Somebody come get them. Let's make a raid on PawPaw's wishing well. Yeah. Lex, when he eats eggs, he eats scrambled eggs. I don't think he cares for fried eggs, but very seldom he asks for eggs. He says just bacon and biscuits is all he wants. And that's not a problem to me, but I usually do fried eggs for myself. I can eat scrambled too, but if he wants scrambled eggs, I'll whip them up for him. Good morning, Vera and Steve and Miss Peggy. Kathy, good morning. Denise, won't know where you from. I want chicken and biscuits. Chicken and biscuits. Ricardo. Now, Ricardo, listen to me, guys. Ricardo has some pet chickens. Yeah, they are. They're kind of like trained chickens, not like those Ronnie's got. And the other day, though, he sent me a picture, said he was grilling some chickens. Oh, Lord. I said, don't let, I think one of them named Henry. I think it's Henry. I said, don't let Henry see it. Don't let Henry see what you're doing to his buddies. But he bought these already dressed and everything, you know, like you get from the store. So Henry didn't get on the grill. Yeah, Vera, we hope you're doing good, baby girl. Vera's going to be fine. I have all the confidence in the world that she's going to be fine. Pretty warm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's warmer there than it is here this morning. Yes, it is. Y'all go out and see, boys. I think G just let the dogs out. Anyway, Lester come by yesterday and brought Lex. I actually was kind of surprised that Lex was coming yesterday evening. And Lester, I think, was kind of impressed with our little house. He liked it. Said, you need a bigger TV, Dad. No, it'd be fine. But he said, it just looks like you need a bigger TV. I said, well, the TV's great. Sometimes the writing, you gotta go. What does it say, G? But it's about a 50-inch TV. It's pretty big, I think. But anyway, he liked the house, and G's got it fixed up really nice. And they haven't been able to finish a lot of it because Kim, run into her problems. And she's trying to get all that done before Thanksgiving, because that's where we'll all go for Thanksgiving. And once all that Thanksgiving's all over, Buster, I don't want your tail up here, babe. Hey, Buster, you almost like Ivy. Then next week, maybe we'll start back on the house. I don't have a lot to do. So a little bit of trim work around the doors, finish the cabinets and finish her backsplash and stuff like that. That's about it. 50 degrees in western New York. Okay. Katie. Vicky don't think her body's made for cold weather. Vicky, I was talking to Thomas up there yesterday. Thomas in Alaska, and he said it was 16, and he's fixing to go shopping. I said, wow, 16 around here. We hunkering around the heater. We don't move from the heater unless it's just absolutely necessary. And he's going to go shopping. But I guess people get used to whatever. And I told him, I said, I think when I was younger, cold didn't bother me near as much as it does now. It bothers me now when I get cold. But yeah, we always wonder. We wonder about that too, William. How she got that name, Honey Buns? Yeah, I don't like to go into people's nicknames. You never know where it come from. Honey Buns. Yeah. I haven't seen. Is Ronnie on here? Is Ronnie on here this morning? I haven't seen Ronnie yet. He may be sleeping in. Ronnie has issues sometimes sleeping seriously at night, and He about like a lot of folks take some kind of sleep aid to go to sleep, and sometimes it may linger on him in the mornings. Maybe, I don't know. I've never had to take a sleep aid. A lot of people do. Uh, oh yeah, electric blankets. Yeah, that's a good idea there. My mom always kept her electric blanket. She'd go in and turn it on before bedtime. And oh now Vera, he's a nice guy, Vera. Uh, and she'd turn it on, it'll get it all warm before she went to bed at night. And my mom had another sister. She after my dad passed. She had a big house, and she heated only the rooms. It wasn't like central air and heat, you know. It just you heated each room, and she would close off all the house except the parts of the house she used, like the bathroom, her bedroom, and the kitchen. We had a dining room. There's all like four right there together, and she closed off the living room in the front. She closed off. We had like a den, I guess you might say, then in a living room. She closed off the living room and all the other bedrooms, closed off the upstairs, closed the doors, you know, and just used heat what she stayed in during the day. Her and her little pug dog. Ricardo's got a sweater. He's right. Yeah, thank you, Anna. There's a lot of folks on the prayer list. I guarantee you. I rewrote it this morning because it got so smeared, and I did a good job. I'll show y'all. I did a good job. Y'all see what neat printing I did this morning. But that's a prayer list there. That's for folks and the pets. But Buster, you got to move over, son. You got me shoved completely. Buster, hang on, folks. Buster's got me. Here. I was half off and half on this chair because of Buster. Wood dog, what's wrong with Buster? 39 in Kentucky. Okay. All right. 39 in Kentucky. We haven't taken nobody off the prayer list except for Sandy. Sandy was confined to the bed and had been for a long time. And now she's up and walking with a walker. So it's quite an improvement. And thank y'all for the prayers. Miss Dallas and Toya, good morning. Joy, all right, we didn't put Joy on here. I don't have Joy on here, I don't think. I had some names that I may have deleted because it wasn't on purpose that they got smeared. I couldn't really read them, but we'll put Joy on here, okay? Hang on. My neat. Yeah, got it. Somebody give Ronnie a big hug. Yeah. Yeah, I love old Ronnie. He is a good man. I say that loosely, but he is really a good guy. He sent me a picture the other day that we took together. He said, I met my best friend 2 years ago. That particular day, and I said, oh Lord. And he's given me the devil ever since. Yeah, he ain't been sweet to me. He's a good guy. Good morning, Livonia, Michigan. Oh, Livonia is in the house. Michigan. Oh, no, Livonia, Michigan's in the house. Okay, I got you. It's sometimes kind of dense, you know, a little bit dense sometimes. Yeah, giving old Ronnie hugs. I'll have to check in on here in a little bit. I haven't got to talk to him this morning yet. He had a bad day. Ronnie, yeah, I feel for Ronnie. I do. You know, he has. It's the problem, but not a problem. But him and his brother was like this. I mean, they're born, you know, twins, and So they was together 9 months before they ever hit the street, you know. Uh, you know what I mean? But they've been close all their life and even had similar work. You know, they worked the same kind of businesses and stuff. And so they had always had this stuff. They run everywhere together. They communicated all the time, talk about work and family and whatever. So very close. And then all of a sudden one's gone. And that has to be really hard, you know. Will you be praying for him and he'll be okay. Oh, you're with your great nephew, I think someone said. I couldn't read all of it. Someone that had thyroid surgery and a lot of pain. I didn't get to see the name on it. Okay. I think it's from Toya. Or Toya's telling us about it. We had some storms come through here the other night, guys. Had that hail hit the deck. I think Bree, daughter Tanya. Okay. We got Tanya on here. I think. Yeah, we got Tanya on. That hail come down, the winds blowing, you know, and it kept talking about tornadoes, and I kept watching on the TV, and it showed one south of us, and also another one kind of west of us moving in this direction, but it moved up north of us, so, or that storm that the tornado was in moved north of us, so we just lucked out. But we got the hail off of it. You got close enough to drop some hail on us, you know, and the wind's pretty rough. Clay City, Kentucky. Good morning. Thank you there, Elisa. Hit that like button and share and subscribe. And if you're new, and I always say this, or try to, sometimes I get kind of beside myself. I forget. I do forget things. And especially folks that I don't like. Like Ronnie who? Yeah, I love you, Ronnie. But stop that out there. Forget it. Twins, yes, I've heard that so many times from twins. They almost know when the other one's having issues. They'll have the same issues or know it, feel it. But anyway, I was trying to say, all you new folks, if you're new out here and you look for a place just to come in the morning to have a cup of coffee or two and chat with some folks, good folks, and you know these folks will pray for you. We just kind of chat back and forth. You ain't gonna learn nothing from me. Maybe you learn something from these folks. But we have a lot of fun, and we pray for pets even on here. You know, these guys here prayed for Ivan when Ivan was told he didn't have a chance, and he's out there right now being a ASS. Yeah. I hope y'all say a little. Well, no, I don't think it's come out yet. I got a video coming out tomorrow, and I just had it, and I did it. And we took a trip to the river, me and the boys, and Ivan he spent the night during the storm with the goats. You know, he stayed in with the goats during the storm. So, but he wanted out yesterday with the cows. The weather was pretty, and I let him out, and he's such a ASS boy, that little donkey. But we had a good time. We took him down the river. Dan had cleared out this area back there, and I think Dan has probably showed y'all the video by now. It's called Daniel's Island. And it's not really an island. It's there was a sandbar back up peninsula. We used to take the kids there this little. And at some point, someone said, "So let's go down to Daniel's Island." I don't know who started that. It wasn't me. But that name kind of caught on, and now it's referred to. And even when these grown-ups would come over to play paintball, I said, "Let's play at Daniel's Island. Let's play," you know. And another place on the neighbors over here called Dark Lake, and would play there. They say either play at Dark Lake or Daniel's Island. It's, you know, but it growed up. It growed up thick, and that's where cousin and I had our encounter with Bigfoot. Yeah, and but anyway, uh, it had grown up because we keep it fenced off from the cows because every time you put a fence back there and the river comes up, it takes it down. You know, so uh, it's a place for recreation, I guess you might say, or whatever. You know, but it's really thick. And it growed up really thick, and Dan went back and the old road, mowed the old road back out, and really cleaned it up when you get back down to the river. And so I'm glad it is. That's the first time I've been down there in a while, you know, because it had grown up. But we're going to get a new gate, put a better gate there so we can go back and forth a lot easier. That old gate is pretty well ragged out. But we'll get a better gate down there, or a gap or something. You ever heard about gaps? We used to use gaps all the time. I'll tell you what a gap is. Instead of a gate, in the space of a gate, you take a post and you put barbed wire across, you know, from one side to this post. You know, you move it in or just walk around with that post. And on the other side, where it would latch, you've got a loop wire or something on the bottom. You stick that post down in that loop and then pull it up, and you put a chain or whatever and latch it. And it's like a fence then, a tight fence. But you underhook that chain and move that gap out of your waist like opening a gate. We've used them for years. They work good. May have to put another one down there instead of a gate. The bad thing about a gate, you have a gate there and that river comes through, you get debris all hooked up on it, tears your gate up, you know. So we may do a gap instead. They're not bad. Ronnie, get back on here, buddy boy. Ronnie don't feel too well this morning, guys, but he's here, I think. You don't recall, they may not have called them that where you live, gaps. We called them gaps. And I think when I growing up, we had a gap at every field or whatever pasture we went into, there was a gap. It wasn't a gate, it'd be a gap. And they work good. They work good. At some point along the line, people started going to gates. Yeah. It is beautiful back here. And it's so peaceful, so quiet. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all. Ronnie, you reading what they're saying? These folks, we all need you. You're part of that. You're part of us, Ronnie. You're part of us, buddy boy. Yeah, Vera, give him a call. Okay, give him a call. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot more news about except for I took my little boys to the river. As the first time Buster and them had been actually to that part of the river. And him and Woody and Kippy was still my friend then because Lex wasn't here. And they all got out and they investigated the river. They didn't get out in it. It's shallow where I went. It's a crossing. And you could cross it. I could walk across. I could probably drove across. But Dan took his little pups down there and crossed the river with them. And they did okay. But I didn't attempt it. I wouldn't mind. I know Buster could deal with it, but it's pretty swift. And little Woody get out there and maybe take a nap out in the middle of the river and wash him away. And I'd have a heck of a time trying to get him out. Yeah, we're praying for you, Ronnie. We got you on our prayer list, buddy. We always keep you on there. Well, the older I get, the harder it is to manage stuff, sweetie. I've got my goat pasture is 3 acres, and we've been working on putting cow panels all the way around it. It's got fencing around it. And once I get the cow panels all the way around it, I don't have to worry about fencing, because them cow panels will be there as long as I'm here. And they'll be safe in there. And that's what I'm trying to just concentrate on that part there. Dan's kind of more or less took over the other part of the pasture and taking care of it, mowing it and cleaning it up. Woody, you love Woody? Yeah, Woody's a character. He's a sweet boy. Wood dog, you awake, baby? You want to say good morning? Down here beside me, he's curled up. It looked like y'all giving Billy a hard time this morning. You know, the older you get, the harder it is to take care of a lot of pasture stuff because you always got fencing. And fencing has always been a chore here because of that river. We put up one year, years and years ago. My dad and I went back, and I had some goats, and I wanted to run them all the way to the back, and but I couldn't do it because they just go through barbed wire fence just to travel, and we'd lost some because of that. So we went down, and I got some net wire, and we'd do some. Each payday I'd buy a couple of rolls of net wire, and he'd help me with fence a little bit more and a little bit more, and went all the way to the river on both sides. Well, that wire's gone. It's completely gone. I mean, if you find it, it's covered up in debris because that river comes through, and all that stuff just collects on it and it pushes it down, you know. And you see what happened when Dan tried to burn the debris off, burned the post up. So we now just do barbed wire, but even then, even with barbed wire, you got limbs that fall from trees, you got trees get blowed over, you got stuff comes through, washes through, and tears it down. So fencing becomes your biggest problem, and it's harder as the older you get, and that's just going to be the harder it is, you know. Fencing is for young people. It's for young people. You leaving, Bill? You have a great day, bud. You have a happy Thanksgiving, okay? If I ever come to Georgia, you better not put me in jail. I'm gonna say call William, lock him up. All right. Anyway, I hope all you guys have a great Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving is when we should. You know, a lot of people don't even think about it. It's just, well, okay, it's time to gather up, family gather up, you know. And we don't think about what the holiday is all about, you know. It's kind of a time to reflect and to be thankful for what we've had that year, you know. And I've been blessed, my Lord. In many ways. So yeah, and I think when you go back how it started, it was the same thing. You know, these folks was being thankful for that first year or whatever here in the new world, you know, and made it for the whole year, being thankful. Just had a little celebration. So, Carla Kay's cooking a huge meal just for me, and it's going to be okay. Carla Kay, I said something like that yesterday, I think, talking on my video comes out tomorrow. If I lived alone, and I've never lived alone except for when I was in the service, I guess you might say. You had holidays, you have the money to come home, but you know everything kind of shut down for a few days, and so you're just kind of out on your own, and so you're kind of alone. But even as a young man, I'd find somewhere I'd go to enjoy myself. My nose is itching. My nose is itching. Somebody did that. Somebody put a hex on me. Anyway, if you live alone, make you a good meal. yeah, enjoy it. And there'll be a lot of stuff on TV. There'll be, praise and I think and all kinds of stuff. But get you a good movie. If there's nowhere to go, or the weather's bad, you can't get out. That's what I would do. Yeah, I'm serious. I would. I'd get me a movie and a couple, and fix me something I liked, and just enjoy it and be thankful that I was still around and able to enjoy the things that come my way. But I do feel sorry for those that are by themselves. I'm gonna kiss a itchy nose means you're gonna kiss a fool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I better not go in and say, gee, my nose is itchy. She may know that same saying. You don't leave the house. A lot of folks, a lot of folks will be traveling. I was watching on the news this morning, all the airports just loaded down with people. Plus, the weather been holding a lot of them up, and a lot of cancellations and stuff. Can you imagine being stranded in an airport through a holiday? That'd be tough. Let's all say something we're thankful for. Okay, Teresa? I am thankful for my family. And that's always my first thought, is my family. Things that's been good for me. I've seen, and if I want to break it down, I just have to go to each one and say, what I'm thankful about each one did or does. And I'm proud of every one of them, all my kids and my grandkids, my great-grandkids. I'm just proud of them. Got a new house. I'm thankful for that. I love my old house. I go over there every day and visit. I go visit every day. And I will until Dustin and them all get moved in. That old house will see me every day. I got a TV over there, a chair. Me and the boys go over, sit down, watch a little TV, chat. Then we get up and we go home and do something else. So I'm in out there all day long. You're alone and having chicken. That's a good thing to have, chicken. Good Lord woke you up this morning. Hey, there you go. That's a good thing to be thankful for. Get on up there at our ages, especially as older folks, start thinking about, I woke up this morning, thankful for that. I'm healthy, I feel good, or whatever, Yeah, I'm thankful for a lot of things, but my family, and good health, I feel like I'm in pretty good health. Well, my legs wore out, but besides that, seems like everything works. And after I took that, I'm thankful I didn't get hurt. Yeah, there are just so many things to be thankful for, so many things. That's something to be thankful for too, being with your mom another year. Amen. Yeah, and my critters too. Thank you there. I am thankful for them. I go out with my boys, and there's Ivan, and then there's them two little sisters and baby. And I love all my goats, but those three, not only they're a pain in the butt, but they just right in your face. They're right in your face. And I want to get them moved over here next to me. And I'm going to put up, got to go over, and I'll probably wait next week when Ben's back. I think Ben will be back next week. Me and him get over and try to work on their little house. Bree said use the pig house and just go in. And I said, well, I'll build a platform for them to sleep on. They like to sleep up on something. And so I'll probably do that, go in there and build a platform in there. And so they can sleep in there with that Piggly. But they don't take nothing off that Piggly. They butt Piggly and Piggly squeal. Yeah, they don't hurt it. There you go. At least that's a good thing. And I'm thankful, I'm thankful for this channel we have. I'm thankful you people are on here with me. I truly am. And the names and stuff that come by, after a while, you recognize the names just right off, and I've chatted with a few of you, I'd love to chat with all of you. I really would. I don't know how to work that into my day. You know, call one or two people a day. Might take a while. Might take a while to talk to all of them. Uh, but I'm thankful for that thing we had up there at Livingston at the meet and greet. I was so blown away with that, and I'm still blown away with it. And love you too, Carol. Uh, so many folks was able to come to that thing. It blew my mind. But and I think everybody in the family felt the same way. Uh, I'm thankful for little Woody. I am thankful for little Woody. I'm thankful for Buster. I'm thankful for all the pets, little animals we got, and the big animals too. And Ivan. What would I do without Ivan every morning going out and listening to his report, ratting somebody out? I think Gina will be doing some songs. There's so much going on over there, guys. She's still trying to. I know, Suzanne, we will one day. Okay, we will. We will. Yeah, I'm thankful for old Buster getting better off that snake bite. That scared me to death that night because the minute he got bit, within minutes he just like froze up and then he's throwing up and like he's having problems, because it bit him right here. And his neck was already puffing up. Oh, Lord, So we got him to the vet though, and they got him fixed up. I was thankful for that. A nighttime emergency vet place, expensive, but it was worth it. Worth getting old Buster fixed up, and a lot of you guys helped out on that. I appreciate that. Thankful for your church. Amen to that. And especially, thankful for your fur babies. Yeah, especially if you live alone. You don't necessarily have to be alone, but to enjoy your fur babies. But they are company. They are. I find myself talking to these guys. And then sometimes I have to tell you what they're saying. Like that little bird. The big ass room. I couldn't help myself. I'm sitting there watching these little birds, and they've never been outside. They've never been out. I stopped there beside my fire pit. It wasn't going, but just sat there for a little bit. And them little birds just looking all around, and I can just imagine what they were saying. They just chirping to each other. I can just imagine what that one said. He looking up. It's a big ass room. And that come to my mind. I said, I got to put that over there. I'm laughing at myself for it. You ever laugh at yourself? You better learn. Yeah. You ever do stupid stuff? Yeah. Ain't nothing new. Get back on your radio. You need to be a guest on your radio show. I don't know what. Hey, people would laugh at you. They'd laugh at me. Where'd you find him at? It might be fun. But I do talk to my boys, and my cats, and I sometimes tell you what they're saying. You got to be a pet whisperer to do that. You thankful your care team for the BA. Yes, amen. Your community here, that's right. We're surrounded by things to be thankful for, guys. We're surrounded by them. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, she'll yell at me. Vera will get on to me, so I'm thankful for that. I keep her happy. It's one thing if your wife fussing at you, then yes, have one of your friends want to fuss at you too. Thank you, Misfits. I appreciate you guys. I truly do. I got an order in for a bunch of more cookies and stuff, and I appreciate y'all for that. Okay. All right, look here. Let's do the prayer list real quick. Now, if you don't catch all of it, so just pray for those that are in need. But I always feel like, if someone believes enough to say, pray for me, then they believe in prayer. And I think that's what we should believe in because we're told to. Okay? All right, there's Charles and Dorothy. Now, I can't look at y'all when I'm doing this, okay? We'll look at that. I'll come back to you. One second. Charles, Dorothy, and Ronnie. Vera, Carol, and Rebecca. Ray, Marcia, and Cynthia. Susan, Tammy, and Karen. Jackie, Christine, and Debbie. Alexis, Janet, Michelle. Tanya, Doris, and Cherry. Megan, and Jerry, and Gabe. Molly, Becky. Bye, Diane. Bye, Diane. David, Amy, and Wendy. Bill, Connie, and Jason. Dave, Cookie, and Jacob, and Joy. And for our little pet friends, there's Ellie, there's Max, and Cooper. Bubba, and Buster, and Lacey. Brownie, Daisy, and Rosie. Okay. All right, that's it. Ray, we are praying for you, bud. Ray just lost Reba, his wife. I know all you guys know that, but if you knew, you don't know that. Ray lost his wife. They, like all wives, she kind of kept Ray straight, like my wife tries to keep me straight and tells me, reminds me of stuff to do and not to do and when to do it. And all of a sudden, if she wasn't here, I'd be lost as a goose. I told someone one day, I said, if something happened to her, first thing I'd probably know is they'd be cutting my lights off because I didn't pay the light bill. I wouldn't have to pay. I wouldn't have paid. You know, she takes care of all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I love you, bud. We praying for you. Praying for you. Reba was such a part of this channel. Such a part of this channel. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of update real quick, and then we're going to move on. Our time's getting down. We will have Thanksgiving dinner at Kim's, and everybody that comes will bring something. Dan and Lou are doing turkeys. Somebody has knee replacement. I didn't get to see it was. Reba was an angel. She sure was a sweet lady. And anyway, she and I are doing ambrosia. Somebody says that's what you call it. I think that's what they call it. And a couple other things, yams and something else. But everybody brings a dish, or two, I think Lester and Jamie said they maybe bring pecan pies. It'll be good to have them. And like I say, Lex come last night or yesterday evening. He'll be here for Thanksgiving. That's good. So he don't get to come every year. It's like every other year those dates swap back and forth. So yeah, we love having them. Tina and her family are going to be all out of town. Ben and all of them are gone. It's a possibility that Elijah, who couldn't get off work, will come over for Thanksgiving. Hopefully he does. And and I think Thomas went shopping yesterday for his Thanksgiving dinner. I think he's having polar bear. Everybody goes shopping in 16 degrees. That's what he needs, a polar bear. Green bean casserole, pumpkin, earthquake. Wow. I love pecan pies, and I love carrot cake and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Or banana nut bread. Woo, yeah. There was a lady at school, when I worked at school there, she back then, I guess, and you may still be able to find, I don't know, I don't see them no more, but the coffee cans. Remember the coffee cans? The little cans? She would bake in those and then dump it out. And the little cakes be shaped like a can. They really neat. You slice them right off. But I don't know if you can find coffee cans anymore. Mason jar breads, I don't know anything about that. Sounds good though. But anyway, and then, here's the thing. Then as soon as Thanksgiving's over, then everybody's kind of preparing for Christmas. And she says, I don't know what we're going to do about Christmas. This little house, where are we going to put a Christmas tree? Where are we going to put this? Where are we going to put that? I don't know, G. We may move out on the porch. What if it's raining? Cold. Yeah. Wear a coat. Thank you, Tanya. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, sweetie. And I'm sorry, I don't apologize for any of those folks. A lot of times comments come across, guys. I don't even get your name, and I sure sometimes don't read the whole comment. Walnut bread has cranberries in it. Toasted with honey butter. I bet that's good. I bet that is good. But we'll all eat it at sweet potato casserole. We'll eat at Kim's, and then we'll all go back when whoever wants to. We'll go back for the evening meal, because all the food will be down there, and her and Levi will be sitting there. Go, don't hurt them, Buster. Don't hurt them. Who knows? We're gonna have a small Christmas tree. So you have a 3-foot one. Ours is gonna be small. It'll be a tabletop. It is. It got to be. And then hopefully we got room. I might be like watching TV with a tree like this in front of me. Change the channel, G. That'll be okay. We knew it was downsizing. We knew things were gonna get tight. It's okay. They get tight. All right. Any birthdays? Woo! 10-foot tree. That is a 10-foot tree. That's a big tree. Any birthdays this morning? Any birthdays? Let's see them. If he coming up. Seven-foot tree. Okay. I think we normally had one around 6 foot tall or something like that. But this year we're going to do a little smaller one. It's going to be a desktop or tabletop, what do you call it, I think. You like to listen to football as you doze? I listen to whatever, because I doze on almost anything I'm watching. I doze off. If I get in my chair and get comfortable, I can't hardly stay awake. I'm serious. I'll end up dozing off, and I'm hearing stuff in the background. So it's not like a deep sleep. Rachel, birthday. Rachel. Oh, baby. Hang on, Rachel. Get your bandages. Get some Band-Aids out, Rachel. Because invariably, when I start singing, people start biting themselves. And it's happened to Carla. She chewed herself up bad. Even bit her husband. Yeah. You got to, and then several others bite themselves. Yeah, Ronnie, we're praying for you, buddy. He's been getting good reports on almost everything, so hopefully everything else comes out right. You see right there that dehydration stuff or your water intake. Somebody mentioned that. I'm guilty of that myself. I end up drinking a lot of coffee in the mornings. And sometimes I'll go almost all day long without drinking almost anything. Seth got over it. Carla said Seth is doing better. Just still a little bit of bruising where she bit him. He'll be okay. All right, Rachel the only one? All right, Rachel. It's going to be all on you, sweetie. If in case I don't get your name on here, yeah, happy birthday to you. If we don't get your name, if it's yesterday or today or tomorrow. And good Lord's willing, I'll be back on here on Friday. My bite guard is in, okay. Zeriah, Zeriah. I hope I say that, Zeriah. I'm going to say Zeriah. If that's wrong, we're going to change your name. I had a great grandmother with a name very similar to that, and every time I try to pronounce it, I'd have to try to work it out. Evelyn, your birthday. Oh boy, be a lot of biting. All right. Any more because we're running down on time. We only got a few minutes. But anyway, yeah, I'm bad about not drinking enough water. I need to. G said, "Well, take you a jug of water and carry it with you. You always out there on that mule or you somewhere. You always just take it, a few drinks." Yeah, I probably should. Our garbage truck just left a while ago, so drink flavored water. Yeah, I think that's what G and them drinks, flavored water. I like water. It ain't that. It's just I just don't think about it. I guess during hot summertime I drink more because I get thirsty. You know, I dry out real quick. But I think probably my problem is I drink so much coffee in the morning that I'm just kind of, you know. And I don't know if coffee is as good for you as water would be. You know, it does the same stuff. It still hydrates you, I guess. I'm guessing. Thank you, Weston. You comment anytime you want to. Glad to have you. Okay, we're going to do the songs here. I've got Rachel, Sarah, and Evelyn. Sarah, I'm so sorry if I don't say it right. It's not that I just don't say names good. I don't say a lot of stuff good. Coffee dehydrates? Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Then I just got to cut back on my coffee and start drinking water with you guys. Okay, here we go. Birthday time. Yeah, it's made of water. You'd think it'd work the same. Okay? That's what I'm always thinking. If tea and coffee is made with water, why would that work the same? All right, I'm going to start drinking water too and just make a few more trips behind a tree. Yeah. Where you at? Where you at? Behind a tree. Leave me alone. All right, here we go. Girls, get ready. Do not hurt yourself too much. I want to see you back here on Friday. I don't want to see you all bandaged up too bad. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. We'll put a little spunk to it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rachel, Zariah, and Evelyn. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I hope y'all have a great birthday. Oh, Taylor James' birthday. It's Taylor James' birthday. Okay, Taylor James, you hang on. We ain't through. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Taylor. Happy birthday to you. All right, anybody else? Anybody? All right, guys, keep all these folks in prayer. And remember, I think Vera goes in, I think the 28th, okay? Keep her in your prayers. She's going to be fine. We're all rooting for her. We're all praying for her. Praying for Ronnie and Ray, for all you guys. So, yeah, and many more. Yeah, when Lester sings it, he got all kinds of sayings goes with his. Anyway, hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Keep these folks in prayer. Like I say, Vera's going for surgery on the 28th, so keep her, and we remember her on the 28th. Well, remember her every day. We love her. She's a sweet lady. Been with me since, I guess, day one. Oh, Mary's got a birthday. Hang on. Fixing to leave here with Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mary. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hope y'all have a great, great Thanksgiving. Keep all these guys in your prayers and these fur babies. And happy birthday to you guys that had a birthday. If there's somebody else, I'm looking if there's somebody else got a name on here or not, if I miss somebody. If I ever miss you, you come back the next time. We'll do it then. Okay? I don't see no more names. If there is, I'm trying to catch them. All right. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. And I'll see you back here on Friday, good Lord's willing. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. And if you're new, we're glad you're here. We hope you come back and you'll meet people here that can be your friend, a lifetime friend. And so many of them here chat back and forth, emails, text messages, phone calls, because they all met right here. And that's what it's all about, making friends, okay? You ain't gonna learn a lot here from me anyway. You'll learn something from these folks. What I tell you, you may want to Google it. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye. Love you too. I love you guys.